Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak from blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri. Today, I'm excited to start a 4-part series called Everyday Arches. So I'm going to create several cards for 4 series using the Everyday Arches. Today, I'm super excited because I'm sharing with you a little sneak peek from the upcoming holiday catalog, the little mini catalog that's coming out September 3rd. So in just a few days, you will be able to purchase this gorgeous paper. So this is actually, the paper pack is called Elegant Pine Snowflakes. As you can see, they've used those pine needles and made some beautiful snowflakes. So you are going to enjoy this paper this holiday season, I am sure. So today we're going to create this double pocket bun fold card, and I'm going to share with you how to create that. So let me bring in my template. And so I just created this little template to show you, and this is available on my blog at blessedbycards.com, along with all the measurements, the supplies, and the directions on how to create this card. So hop on over there and download that for free. So the first thing you're going to want to do is start with a 9.5 by 3 3/4 sheet of designer series paper. And it does work best, because we're folding it up and down and all around, if you pick a non-directional pattern. It'll just be so much easier for you. So the first thing you're going to do is fold your paper in half lengthwise, then unfold it and fold it in half this way. So I've already done, this is just a retired piece of designer series paper that I've cut down to be our size, and I've already removed this panel right here. And so what you're going to do is you're going to pick whatever side you want to be the dominant side, and you want the dominant side facing down, away from you, okay? And because that's what's going to fold up and show. So the bottom right-hand corner, you want to bring almost to the center of that fold and make your fold. And then at the opposite, you're going to fold down a couple inches, and you can measure if you want, but you just kind of fold it down. Those are your 2 folds on the opposite corners. Remove this piece, and then you first fold the small fold and then fold up the bigger fold, and that creates your 2 pockets. Now you are going to want to put a little bit of adhesive on those tabs so that they don't get in your way. And then you're going to want to put adhesive along here and here so that this one will stay shut. And then on this one, you're going to want to put adhesive along this edge here, and maybe a little bit down here so that it can stay shut. Okay? And then all you have to do is create your tags or stick in your gift card, whatever you want to do. Let me bring back in our sample that I did. And so after I folded up my piece, and I measured it all to be a card front. So if you want it to be actually your card, you're going to want to start with a bigger piece, and you won't remove this section because you'll want it to be a card with the designer series paper. But I just wanted it to be a front. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. But then what I did was I chose some coordinating cardstock, garden green, and of course my card is cherry cobbler. I use the Everyday Arches, and I use number 4 and 5. Now, I always like to go from smaller to bigger, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I use these 2. I cut this one with white and this one with cherry cobbler. And then I use the Shepherd's Care stamp set, which is currently available in online store. And I use the Secret Sea ink to put that on. And then I just made some tags. These measure 2 by 4 1/4, and the white is 1 7/8 by a little bit less than 4 1/4, so probably 3 7/8. And this one's a little bit smaller because I used the tag topper. And I just added a couple of pieces of twine on the top there to create, but like I said, you can stick a gift card to here, and they'll pull it out and there'll be a gift card on there. You can create and do however you want with those. But that is part one of our 4-part series, Everyday Arches. So if you want to see part two, that's coming up on Monday for my Make It Monday tutorial. So that is all I have, my friends, for part number one. And again, you can hop on over to my blog at blessedbycards.com and download that template and the instructions and everything that you need to create this card. So hopefully you'll join me on Monday. And until next time, be blessed.